Hey, hey, it is the Classic Lotus Grand Prix here at Nordschleife. Ooh, just the Nordschleife, out of that Nürburgring part. We have a 16 car grid, Ben P2, Spear P5, but Spear is starting from the pits because I don't know most of these people, and I've seen the other races, and it's darn dangerous. So we are just not going to do it. So let's get to pit lane, see what happens. All right, here we are in pit lane. Everyone else is going. There's Ben. Oh, Ben didn't go. Ben pit started. All right. I really don't want to be this close to other people, but the other Rowdy and Lauren, the only two I did recognize, they stayed in the pits extra long because they already know that things are going to happen. It would not surprise me to come across the track completely blocked at some point. Now we're going without a cam today because I wasn't sure. It's yellow flag already, so I don't know what that. Yep, somebody's towed. No, Rowdy's still in the pits. I thought somebody had towed, but no, Rowdy still hasn't left the pits. I don't know if people have towed or just quit. Oh, second and fourth? No, they were pit starters. I don't know what's going on, but I'm telling you right now that the whole thing is messed up because so many people pit start at Nordschleife because it is so dangerous. Not because of yourself. If I was starting by myself or with people I knew and trusted, I would, or top split, I would start on the grid. Top split, I would definitely do it. But there are a lot of people who do not race this car very often at all. And only come out because it's on Nordschleife. Some people just race only Nordschleife. And let me tell you, not really. I thought at times I thought about being one of those people that only races the Nordschleife. Whatever car is on the Nordschleife for that week, I would race, but you gotta own all the cars, so it's a big thing, so. And I've not felt comfortable with the brakes at all in the car. My feet are unhappy. And a whole bunch of things going on. Let's just, yeah, last week oh, problem. I gotta do something soon about that stuff. But we're here. Yeah, there's okay. So P3 has towed Garrett Horton. P3 might have been actually P2 after Ben didn't start. So I'm just remembering. I'm trying to remember to brake extra early on certain hard braking points, especially downhill. I haven't been able to really get into it, which isn't, going to hurt the time. But oh boy, we shall see. I don't know if Ben's got his ears on or not. Blue flag. Oh, Ben's actually. Oh, they both passed. Car number 13. See, so car number 13 probably...
People are parking me and crashing again and parking me.
That's what happens. You let somebody by, they crash, and they come back by again. Well, if they can still move. Or they'll be in front of you, they'll go off, and they'll come back by. I'm even going to brake here. But, man, so many yellow flags. You can't see anything. No, I see the going up in front of you there. When you got a yellow flag and you can't see stuff, you don't know what people are going to do or if people are going to back up under the track. You just don't know.
In front of you, in the middle of the track.
Oh, can't be in the middle of the track. Come on. Oh, I can't see. I gotta go so slowly because I'm like, I can't see. So. That looks like he hit the curb there. Uh-oh, smoke. Gaining a lot of that. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, Ben seems to be smoking around a lot of corners. Or is that just dust on my visor? Oh no, Ben is locking up or something. Are you locking up a lot?
You see it, you see it, you see it, you see it.
Yeah, Ben's having trouble. Plenty of freebies still on offer. That's the thing. If you like that, he didn't hit anything, so he's fine. But if you can just keep it out of the wall, keep it undamaged, you've got a real shot at something, you know, coming back and getting something better. Because it's really hard to keep the Nords, the Lotus 79 in one piece around Nordschleife. Well, technically it's always in one piece no matter what happens, because I don't think they have a damage model that separates it out.
I think someone damaged my rear wing by nudging into me. Do you think I should pit?
Is it dangerous to drive?
Yeah, braking, it's the rear's a bit liable, definitely.
You should probably pit for safety. I wouldn't pit for speed, but I don't know how much they can fix it. But yeah, if you're about to crash, you really, you know, you want to be safe. Yeah, that's the thing. You gotta be safe.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a damage we're done. It's just a light tap on the rear, I think I have.
Yeah, so Ben was mixing it up with people, and he got hit in the rear, got his wing busted, and then when he saw it, he was having trouble, as he said, braking. The rear was going on him. And like I said, on all those corners, I was like, Ben doesn't look right. And then he spun.
You're right there with him, but doing a great job.
So we started last, 16. No, we left 2 people in the pit, so 14. And we're up to 7. And we sat in the pits for a long time. I mean, you look, we're 10 seconds out of 4th, so really, had we actually started from the grid and not died, who knows where we'd be. But that's the thing, that it's just that it's Russian roulette. Is it Russian roulette if other people are shooting? I don't know what to tell you. Some kind of gambling, but you just never know if you're going to survive, you know, the early stages with the other cars. But even Ben pit started, but he pit started and then he went out with other cars and they got him. That's why I was just sitting in the pits. Kiduchi used to do that. He'd say, he learned when you start, you count to 10 and then you go. That is good advice, because you just let everybody who wants to be in a hurry and do something crazy, let them do their thing. You can get them later. It really takes a lot of the racing out of it, but what do you got to do? That's a long stop, Mr. Ben.
Coming out. I took the optionals just in case.
Okay. Oh, this is the guy that was battling Ben. Oh, I got that guy in front of me now, Joshua, that you were with.
Yeah, he's quite quick, but yeah.
But he's in front of me because he just went off.
Yeah, he's been up a few times, but he's relatively quick, but doesn't
Yes.
seem to be able to keep it on the road for any sustained period of time.
Yeah, see that's the real scary part with people who don't normally drive the Lotus 79. But they might be really quick, but inconsistent. You know, so if you're gonna start with these guys behind you, they're faster than you, they're really quick. But like Ben said, you gotta keep it on the road, you gotta be able to make it through 7 laps. You don't want really quick guys behind you who are kind of crashing. Head to how bent part is rear wing. 20 pump to be set. So we'll see what happens. I'm a little concerned. This is the guy we saw with Thad. Now we see him. That if he does have enough, I think he might block the track. We might get involved. Gotta be careful. I've been being extra careful with the yellow flag. I see yellow flag, I'm just throwing down, which a lot of people in sim racing do not do. But I don't have any problem behind. I just got these guys ahead, and I seem to be making up. Holy, that was a weird entry. Was not expecting that strange behavior. So we'll see if Joshua can mix it up with those two in front of him. If he can, because I think he's, like Ben said, he's pretty quick. If he can get in there with those guys and mix it up, I mean, cause argy-bargy. We'll see where that's going to put us. So Ben is 40 seconds behind Rowdy and a minute behind Lauren. Although Rowdy and Lauren on other tracks have had to pit during races, so I think they might be due for. Oh, geez, not again. I think they might be due for another pit stop, like whoa! He backed into the wall to get out of my way, but then he shot forward after hitting the wall. Yeah, so that's Joshua. But like Ben said, he's fast, and he's behind me, and he's gaining. So, what do? I want to let him by. I'm going to let him by in a safe way if he catches up. Because, although the way he hit that wall when he backed up, he hit it pretty hard, but he is gaining. Oh, he just lost another couple seconds, so. I'll see what's going to happen with him. Alright, so you see Brian's, he spent 32 seconds up there, so the top 3 are off on their own. P1 just did a 6:11. P1 just did a 6:11. We're not going to be anywhere near 6:11. But it's the battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th. And maybe 7th. I'm really hoping Joshua pits for repairs. Yeah, 6:28. That's about my speed. Somewhere in the 20s. Sometimes faster, sometimes slower. Somewhere in the 20s, depending on how gutsy I'm feeling. And Joshua did pit. Joshua in the pits. So that's a relief for me, because I was worried he was gonna catch up to me, harass me. I don't want anybody behind harassing me. No, sir. Still a long time to go. 7 laps of Nordschleife. Nordschleife. Which in the TCR car takes about 2 hours. But it's considerably faster in this one. Am I gaining on the car ahead? When I see him...
Joshua has exited the server.
Or Joshua. I guess that was terminal. I think well, he's probably already damaged pretty heavily when he backed in the wall. That's Ben up to 9. But it's quite a difference from TCR to this. It's taking some getting used to. Yeah. The changes. Yeah, I really feel like I am gaining on this guy. Which is good and bad. I'm afraid to go for the overtake. There's still plenty of time. But if possible, I'm going to get the guy in front of him too. So I don't know how much I can dawdle. And you're kind of afraid of a mind punch here. You know, you just stay on the tail of somebody and make a mistake. Because I mean, if somebody you're right behind somebody and he makes a mistake, you're going with them. Because there's no runoff.
Hard stop in front of you.
Oh no! Oh gee! Oh wow!
In front of you.
Like I said, when there's somebody who does something in front of you, they can take you with them. He was just sitting there. Wow! I had to make a split-second decision. I was very glad he wasn't backing up. We've had a couple scary moments. I see car 1 is winning the race. Car 1 also started for the pits, but since he's car 1, he's the top-rated guy in the field. He's got the highest I rating, so he's supposedly the fastest and safest guy. Well, he gets the best finishes, so it makes sense how he can start in the pits, still do 6.11s, just destroy the field because nobody gets close to 6.11. It's great. That's a great time. I mean, the top split guys, some of them are doing below 6. There's been times below 6. It's crazy. If you like the Lotus 79, GSRC, the global sim racing channel, they broadcast Sunday racing. Check your local listing for the Lotus 79 on GSRC. They do a really good job. The announcers, I mean, they got different sets of announcers, but the announcers they got for the Lotus 79 and the Campbell GT series, I really like watching those races. And they've got Jeep. And sometimes Ben, sometimes me, sometimes and other people we know from the series. But that's always top split. I would never be in the Lotus 79 broadcast anymore. Top split only. And it always splits nowadays. I mean, Nordschleife always splits everything.
24, 29. No, keep on digging, man.
The Lotus 79 splits on broadcast movies all the time. They load it. Alright, so 624. That was faster than we did before. But, again, safety is paramount. You don't want to do 6 laps and throw it away. I see Pichu in the pits. That's what I'm saying. You don't want to get up to the front and then throw it away. So you gotta think about every corner, every set of corners. Still braking very early. Safety first. Lauren and Crowley? I can't look. They were close when I last looked. I don't dare look at the relative for the standings. Nope. Not gonna do it. We've had that mistake before. Go back to BIR. I am not going to... They're there on the screen. You can look at them. But when I was looking at the long straight, they looked like they were very close. Man, I get so very scared here. I'm sure everybody else does too. When you're very close to another car, you're like excited. Hey, I'm close to somebody. I'm catching up. Things are happening. But it's so dangerous. I mean, it's dangerous when you're up on your own like that. You put another car in it, and things are really gonna happen. I mean, if there was somebody right behind me, kapow! Maybe I shouldn't be braking quite so much. My ankle's really killing me. I see that, like that corner could be much faster. There's a lot of places that could be much faster. Oh, actually, I'm losing ground in the car ahead. You can take a glance at that. Either he's going faster or because of my mistake. Probably because of my mistake cost me a few seconds. Plenty of fuel, that's the 5 fuel to go, but there's less than 5 laps remaining. Stay off the curbs. That's my best advice to anybody, just stay off the curbs. Curbs are so high, the car does not want to do them at all. Slow and sure wins the race. This is a fun drive. I gotta say, everything I've driven around the Nordschleife has been fun. But faster cars seem a little bit more fun. Mercy. Yeah, I'm really lifting a lot more now. I don't know, maybe I just don't have that killer instinct to give 110% speed-wise to catch the guy in front. I do have the killer instinct to give 110% effort. I'm giving 110%. It's just that, you know, a lot of that effort is on safety. Doesn't mean I'm not trying harder than the next guy just because it's going slower. 607. 607 for P1. Wow. Oh, Ben's in the pit. Ben's in the pits. 630 for P2. Well, we're too far away from P2 to catch him. And I'm not going to be able to see the times of the other guys because now we got to drive again. Ben's in the pits from P9. And I yelled Ben's in the pits on the radio and he didn't respond, so I don't even know if he's at his computer. He may be towing. Oh. The tow is so long, you get up to get a drink or something. He's getting some Dr. Pepper.
6 minutes, 24. Boss man looking good.
Boss man looking good. Yeah, we're getting a gap behind. Well, it's unfortunate about Ben. And I'm not sure if Ben's going to put it on YouTube. Ben might put it on YouTube. Remember Ben Summers, 1971. He's on Twitch and YouTube. In the upper split, top split, is Kenduchi Racing. K-I-N-U-C-I. Kenduchi Racing. He's on YouTube and Twitch as well. We raced with him at VIR. Unfortunately, this one split, so we didn't get to race with him today. Always fun to race with people you know. That's why we like these smaller populated series. Well, one, the cars are just great. I don't know why more people don't race these kinds of things. This is the Camel Lotus 49 is very fun. Lotus 49 is kind of a challenge and a handful, and I can understand why people don't want to race it. Yeah, I always look at the Lotus 49. The schedules are coming out, and I'm looking at the schedule, and I'm like, I don't know. I remember the Lotus 49, and while it was fun, it had fun moments, it was a challenge and pleasurable, it's way too hard on the brake spirit. It was too much trying to control the car and not enough driving and racing. I mean, I'm not the raciest guy, but I never really felt like I was just able to drive it. That at any moment it can get away from me. I mean, even on the straights. On the straights more than their curves. I mean, it never feels comfortable. It's a very big challenge. So, you know, I don't know. It's fun. We did it at Le Mans. That was a fun race, week 1. And I do have it written down on my schedule. I got a schedule. Skid mark. I got a schedule of what I'm racing each week, and it's appearing. Don't be surprised to see another Lotus 49 video from Spear in the next few weeks. I don't remember what tracks it's at, but there were a couple I thought I might try. Just for fun. Well, just fun, but too much of a challenge, really. I mean, I'm out here to have fun. But I've got an IndyCar this week. Oh, Indy Road. Oh no. Indianapolis Road Course, I've never been very good at. However, they now have the latest scan. So it's a whole new layout. And they did remove a couple parts that I was never a real big fan of. Although, I mean, in the IndyCar on road is not my specialty. You might notice I have the Helio Castro Neves paint on my IndyCar. That's because Helio is kind of an oval specialist. Hark back to a couple ovals I've done. One of them pretty good, one of them okay, but nothing special. That last race really disappointed me because we're having problems with the fuel calculator all season. I don't know if it cost me position or not, but well, it certainly cost me a position, but I might have lost that position anyway. We'll never know. But yeah, I definitely feel more comfortable in the oval side of IndyCar. Oddly, not the oval side of NASCAR. I wish they would have separate ratings for NASCAR and IndyCar because they're completely different. Completely different. I mean, like you'd expect, just look at them and think about them. But you know, they're both classified as old cars at times, and so part of the reason I gave up racing in NASCAR was that I'm in a very high split in NASCAR, and I'm like, I cannot drive the NASCARs for any of them. But I'm in such a high split because of my IndyCar exploits. So, what are you gonna do? I wish they had separate licenses, that's all I'm saying. You got dirt licenses. But I guess once you open that can of worms, then, you know, where does it stop? How many different licenses are there? Is there a license for every car? And then people say, well, some people would tank their license in certain cars and they don't care, they wouldn't take care, they wouldn't protect their license, who knows? Alright, so that's still in the fence. His race might be done. And my drink is, oh, too far? Not too far. Well, you can really tell when I stretched for it because the car was swerving and I was screaming. Alright, 2 to go. It doesn't really look like we're making up any time on Bjorn here. We are on P2, but we're so far behind to begin with, so. P2 did not start from the pits.
22.9.
And they've done a good job and deserve their thing. See, we could have P2. I feel confident I could have had P2. I'm faster than P2. I've been faster than him every lap. But he started from the grid, got a big lead, and there you go. However, no, most people who started from the grid died. Most of the people still racing started from the pits. Well, what are you gonna do? I mean, I don't know. It feels stupid to start from the pits because you're just giving up. I gave up 2 positions here. I could have a very nice P2. That would have been great. That would have been so much fun. I mean, I was not sure. But the idea is, you know, I'd rather have a P4 that's almost, you know, starting by myself and driving by myself. I'm almost guaranteed a good finish. I get started. That's why so many people do it here. Crazy. Now, I'm beating a dead horse. This is the same thing I said in Michigan. I didn't understand why everyone died in Michigan. I don't understand why everybody keeps crashing. I mean, some are inevitable. You make mistakes, other people make mistakes, but some's hard racing. But I think a lot of it is just inattentiveness, over-eagerness, trying to do more than you can do. I mean, you can't try to go as fast as you can possibly go on every single corner for such a long time. Make one mistake, it's over. I mean, yes, that's what professionals do. They're trying as hard as they can, but, you know, the top guys can do it, but we're just regular people trying to have fun racing cars. But as long as you're having fun, it doesn't really matter, does it? People have fun different ways. People have fun by saying, hey, I was up in a P5 with Nordschleife for a lap and a half. Something bad happened at the end there, and I crashed out, but hey. Whereas I'm like, well, I'm last place, but at the end I'll be P5, and we'll be happy. So, you know, different people have different things. Alright. Well, Ben never came back. I don't know who's in P8. If Ben would have come back, he might have gotten P8. He might be race over, he's done. I don't know. White flag next time by. Woo! Wow! Rear end was going much faster than the front end. So that's a couple times I could have died on my own. So we almost hit two cars, and we almost crashed twice on our own. So that's four potential times it could have been all over in 6 laps. So yeah, you see how the Nordschleife can bite you.
One more time.
If it's not somebody else, it could be you. That's a very dangerous curve because it's a big high curve right at the start of the flat outfit. So people would naturally want to get, but the flat outfit, I gotta get on the gusto. But that big old curve there, I'll send you right in the arm, brother. It'll shoot you over there at top speed. You definitely do not want to be involved in that. There are several parts here which are very dangerous. Alright, one last lap. Don't look like we're getting anything. Let's keep it together. Oh, Rowdy was P6. He is falling back behind Lauren at P7. Neither one of them had to pit after the pit start. Very impressed. They've had to pit in previous races. Everyone else has kept it together. After the initial muppetry, people have really kept it together.
Next minute 22.4.
starting part of the lap. Pretty hairy, especially see that part in the opening laps. It's dangerous. So our fastest lap is 622.4. Oh, that was our last lap. Oh, and I even had that situation. Well, I guess we're getting lower on fuel. But I did also had the carousel mode. Who knows how fast it could have gone. But I've been in the 19s. That'll cost me 3 seconds. Yeah, we'll never know. Doesn't really matter. Come on, Spear, do your best. I'm big on doing your best. Not a big fan of this next section. Going downhill. This is probably the part I least like. All this downhill bit here. Never feel comfortable. I'm sure other people go on much, much faster, but this is a fun part. It's all flat out little turns. Wait a second. Why am I seeing Yorn up there? I guess just because it was so straight. Alright, let's not make that mistake again. And we've had a couple problems here in the carousel. It doesn't feel good. It does not feel good at all in the carousel. Way too much fuel. iRacing provides default setups for all the tracks. They always put in too much fuel, I mean, just to make sure you finish. I'm free to change it if I wanted to, but I suppose I should, but it doesn't really make that much of a difference, really. Not at my level. Almost hitting that curve again. So let's see. So P2 and P3 did not pit start. I think I could have had both of them had I started from the grid, but if I started from the grid, I might have just been, dead like that. So bringing it home in fourth. Fourth is a very good result. Very happy with this. I love driving the Nordschleife. It was a lot of fun. I had a couple moments. Had I not had a couple moments, I mean, would I have closed up the car ahead? I think so. Would I have gotten by? You can't really tell. Fun. Good times. Highly recommend. This is a very popular combo for a very good reason. It's just great. It's just great. It's so much fun.
Good job, fellas.
Howard says I cannot do a pace lap victory lap. So that's unfortunate. Oof. Oh, that paws are aching there. So there you go. Spear started 5th and really started 14th. And finished 4th. See, look at all these. 3 guys out on the first lap, 3 guys out, and then 3 guys out. So let's before we go, take a look at Ben. What happened to Ben? Alright, here's Ben's final lap. Oh, so Ben has already had damage. He's pitted for damage, and it doesn't seem to have helped him at all. His wing seems fine, so there's something else wrong with the car. He was in the pits for a very long time for damage, though, so he definitely had something majorly broken, and he said he took optionals. So yeah, so he had something. Yeah, it doesn't look right. I mean, we're going super fast just to see the final moment. He might just pull into the pits. Oh, yeah, that's gonna hurt. But yeah, it seems like car is out of control at times under braking. Yeah, look at that. Oof. Actually, that's where I went on the grass there, didn't I? So yeah, so his lap 1 accident, that really cost him. But that's what I'm saying. You got all these other people on the track. There's so many cars, and somebody else getting into it can ruin your race. So it's like, do you pit start so you don't have anybody else messing with you? And we could have had P2 had I not pit started. No! We could have had P last if I did grid start. So is he just gonna bring it in? He might have just parked it. Oh. Yeah, at this point, I think he's had enough. That's a big hit. That curve, remember? Remember when I was coming through that? When I was coming through that, I said, "There you go. This is the part." Cockpit. This is the part right before the big fast part. You want to give it full beans because it's the start, but you got to avoid that curve. You hit the curve and it sent him right to the arm code. That's where it starts the full beans part. See, Spear's no dummy. Spear's saying, you got to be careful of that curve. Everybody wants to give it full beans, but that curve is deadly. It's so big and it sends you into the arm code. And that car does not look right, Mr. Ben. Nope, you're crabbing. Krabby Summers. So yeah, so he's just gonna park it after that. I don't think you're making it back to pit lane. He might make it back. We're gonna. He just gave up. Yeah. So that's because he got in the accident with Joshua, who finished right in front of him on lap 1. There you go. There you have it. Spear P4. It was a lot of fun. I had a good time. Very enjoyable. And hopefully I get to do more of these things. Health permitting. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out more of these videos, hit that sub button if you're still here. Remember to check out Ben Summers 1971 and Kenduchi Racing for Lotus 79 action. Join me next time. See you. The Spear STL.